Self-improvement robots are basically people who just take the advice at face value and then they think that that's the only way to go. Alright? And there's some more stuff to this, but I just want to focus on this point for now. You have so many self-improvement teachers nowadays, right? You could even say that I'm one, right? That's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach people self-improvement tips to help people live better lives, to help you live a better life. But the thing is that so many people may think that what I say or that what another person says is the only correct way to do it. I want to make my content so that it doesn't just show, oh, this is the only way to do it, but that it can be like, oh, you don't need to necessarily wake up at 4 in the morning. You can just find the right schedule that works for you. And as long as you're productive throughout the day, as long as you're accomplishing your goals and living a fulfilling life, then that's fine. But so many people, and I remember me back in the day too, would take all this information from these gurus and be like, oh, that's the only way to do it. So then I was kind of like, inside of my mind, I was like critical of people who weren't living like that. And that's just a horrible way to go about it. People want to live differently. People don't necessarily want to, live the most fulfilling. And while it may sound kind of silly, that's just the way that it goes. Many people want to just live like some kind of average life or even below average in terms of like, living a fulfilling life. You don't necessarily need to just give people advice that they don't really ask for. You also shouldn't just believe that you are on top of others because you live a certain way. And self-improvement, with what I see a lot of the time now, people kind of get toxic with it, like it's some sort of thing that you're on this pedestal above the other people who aren't on self-improvement, who aren't doing like cold showers, or who aren't waking up at this time, or who aren't accomplishing this and that. It's really not how you should look at it whatsoever. Okay, self-improvement is also about being just a better person overall. And being a better person doesn't just mean that you are accomplishing things. It means that you are being gracious, you're being humble, you're being forgiving. You have a better mentality with things. You treat people better, right? It's not just about your habits. I mean, in terms of if you want to view it as like your habit with how you treat people, then yes, it is a habit. But it's not all, oh, I'm accomplishing this goal, so I'm the better person. If you want to be a better person, you got to also, look at other people as high value. You got to treat others right, So back to the, kind of self-improvement NPCs. I know that was kind of like a small digression, but it still had to be said. These these self-improvement NPCs, I remember I was kind of one of them. Because again, I'd take all this advice and I was like, oh yeah, this is the only way to do it. I have to do this. I have to do, whatever, right? As you accomplish more things and as you learn more as an individual, you will realize that things can be interpreted different ways, and you need to also learn to think for yourself. What someone says may not be the only way to do something. You need to interpret all the different ideas that all these other people have, and then take it in and create your own ideas. Create your own ways to accomplish your goals. Just make sure that you are gracious with your attitude. Make sure you are only giving advice if people ask for it. Don't force it onto other people. And make sure that you are thinking for yourself. Make sure that you are thinking freely and not just regurgitating what someone else says and living like you are someone else that you're really not. Live how you should be living. Live to fulfill your own purpose. With that being said, thank you for watching. I'm out. Be well, be blessed. Peace.